son.
Milo's the special guest.
Oh.
Just
I'm
kidding.
speaking for Milo because he can't.
Okay.
Oh, hey.
How's it going, everyone? It's Levi.
Hello.
So this week we're supposed to talk to a special guest.
It's Milo.
It's Milo. It's this
Our
guy.
son.
This guy right here.
Hi, Milo.
Oh, he likes that. So I have here this special little turtle.
Turtle.
So why don't you introduce yourself?
Hello. My name is Tomasita, but he calls me Toma. So, Toma. That stupid song.
So I don't know, tell us a little bit about yourself, Toma. Like, how old are you? What's your sign? What's your favorite book? I don't know.
He's my hot trophy boyfriend. I am 23. I'll be 24 this year. So
I'm 20. That's not.
I'm 4 years older than you.
It doesn't seem that bad anymore now that I'm 20.
I guess. But it's only because I'm 23 right now and you're 20. But when I turn 24, then.
But then I'll be 21 and you'll be.
Once you're 21, I won't feel so bad because you're of legal drinking age.
Okay.
I am a Leo, and my favorite book is probably The Stranger.
I gotta whip out my handy dandy notebook.
I wish I actually had one.
How do you identify?
I identify as a cis woman, queer kid. I used to go by bisexual, but I think that's kind of, I don't know, it's not me. I'm very fluid in my sexuality.
Mr. Sir, be careful. He's very sleepy. I woke him up. He was napping and I was like, no.
It's because he's one of those parents that likes to harass their children. Like, and Milo's just like, dance, stop.
Look at it.
Look at his little hands.
How much did you know about trans people before I came out?
So Levi's the only transgender person that I know, aside from any of my friends that are in the non-binary spectrum of things. So I don't know, what was the question again? Like how have my views changed?
No, how much did you know about trans people?
Oh yeah, so honestly not very much, but I mean he's been pretty great as far as like even just right now, like as far as educating me, and I'm honestly lucky that I feel comfortable enough to be wrong about things and to learn more. Look at that smile. Look at those teeth. Pop them off like chicle. Chew on them.
Okay. What were your views on trans people before you knew me?
So I didn't really, like I was saying, he's the first trans person that I know. So I didn't really have very many views. I was in a very like heteronormative relationship for 5 years prior to him coming back into my life. So yeah, I mean, I was very estranged from the queer community, like in all aspects. So I mean, I'm kind of just learning and kind of growing with him, and I'm glad that I'm learning more. He's very informative.
What can I say?
You're sleepy.
I'm
sleepy.
What are some good resources for allies of trans people?
Good. We did like a previous take of this, and in that one I said for the most helpful for me as far as the internet goes have been YouTube and Tumblr. Tumblr is just very informative in all kinds of spectrums of things, and it's kind of been educating me. This channel definitely has been educating me, and you know, anyone who's lucky enough to find this channel that does have trans people in their life, like utilize it because it's most helpful being able to see people going through it directly tell you. But then that was going to get to what I was going to say is the best resource is the trans person that's in your life because they're going through it, and you can learn most by asking them how they're doing and listening to them shut up. I remember when Levi came out to Milo, he kind of just like licked his toes and said, I love you, Dad, no matter what. And he called him Dad for the first time. It was really special.
It was touching.
It was touching.
What advice do you have for cis people, I guess, dating trans people?
Listen, don't be afraid to be wrong about things. I feel like a lot of times in general when people are uneducated about something, it's because they're too afraid to say or ask a question. So just make sure that you're comfortable enough to be respectful, but just listen, honestly. Learn from them. Let them talk.
Oh, okay. How do we know each other?
Yeah, so we met in Riverside. We had kind of like mutual, like in our little queer circle in Riverside, we had a mutual friend, and I kind of thirsted really hard. And he was only 15 and I was 19, so I probably shouldn't have thirsted. But you had a fucking like 22-year-old girlfriend
True.
when you were 15.
True.
Fucking robbing the cradle, but he was pretty hot. Not gonna lie. Look at this face.
Even when I was a little baby dyke.
You were so hot as a little baby dyke. He had like the longest hair. It was like all the way down to here, like curly, like super curl. Oh god, I drooled.
Yeah, and then there was some stuff that went down, and she moved to Washington, where I was going to school 4 years later. So
Yeah.
and we just ended up reconnecting, I guess.
Yeah, he had asked me in one of the takes what it's like for me being a queer person of color, dating basically a white trans guy. And I was saying stuff before the camera died.
The camera's gonna die again.
It's gonna die
So you
again?
gotta
Okay,
hurry.
alright, so basically it's difficult at times because we live in a very white city. And so on top of feeling that discomfort like with being black, I also feel like I'm kind of under like a magnifying glass being someone who's I don't like know if they can tell like that he's a trans guy, but like they still look at us like
it's obvious that I'm queer.
yeah,
I think,
exactly,
and that both of us are queer.
yeah
But this town has a lot of queer people, just not a lot of queer people of color.
yeah, so I feel very lonely sometimes, but he like is my best friend and I don't really hang out with anybody anyway, so he makes up for it.
Make up for being white.
He makes up for his whiteness.
You're not white. I guess that's it. If you have any questions or comments
Or concerns.
or concerns, I don't know if you're concerned about us or Milo's bladder, just go ahead and comment below. I don't know. Have a good week. Have a good life. Tell your loved ones that you love them. I love you. I love you. I love you. Don't look like I love you too.
That's precious. Thanks for having me, guys. Yeah. Goodbye. Wait, we always do something clever. No, not really clever.
What?
I don't know. Milo should say
We're not
bye.
clever.
Milo, say goodbye. Goodbye.
Oh gosh. Oh, he could model. He's so cute.
Look at those hands. Look at those hands. I just want to eat them. Bye.